This is Tom Parisi's property, and we're going to be doing a cleanup for front and backyard, and it's going to consist of pruning the shrubs. They're all pretty well maintained, but we're just going to tidy everything up. So light pruning of the shrubs to make everything is even and straight. And then we're going to prune back obstructions from pathways and some things like volunteers, like this grass here is growing into the bush, so we're going to pull that out. Clean out debris. There's definitely leaves in the planter beds that we need to clean out. There's some in the pool mechanicals right there that we need to remove. These guys right here just need a little bit of light pruning to push them back from the sidewalk and kind of even out the shape. It looks like there's some so this little hedge here too, we're going to clean up the sides, and I'm assuming the top needs to be cleaned too. We'll double check with the client, but we're gonna assume that this top does need to get cleaned up. So it's just, I would say, about the same height with the fence, but we'll double check with the client when we're doing the job. And then we are putting mulch in as well. So all of the planter beds, obviously we're gonna need to, after the cleanup, we're gonna need to rake out all of the debris. Tom did mention that there are some rocks. I noticed them in that corner that we'll need to remove, like little river rocks about the size of a fist, just so they're not sticking out anywhere. And then we'll need to walk around and kind of rake back some of the mulch away from the sides so that the new mulch can lay in here, okay? And we're gonna do that just to the sides. Everything on top, we're gonna leave the mulch in there. You could see some weeds, some volunteers like this, palm coming through, so we need to clean that up. That hydrangea, I think it's a hydrangea, is looking good. We're not going to do anything with it. That's fine. And it looks like this is the same plant, huh? So maybe just clean up some branches on the bottom. I can see that it's been pruned already. Anything that's sticking out we'll trim, but the rest we'll leave. Some weeds like this, really low ones, we'll remove the ones on the edge, and the rest we'll just spray with a weed killer to make sure it doesn't grow through the new mulch. And the mulch is going to be mocha wood chips. So we're going to mulch all of the planter beds. This is the area with the rocks that I was talking about right here. There's a little bit right there too, I'm seeing. Right here, right here. Just all of the bigger rocks we'll remove. Just I would say anything around the size of a fist. The lilies are beautiful right now. All we need to do is come in and just clean up the dead growth on the inside right here. Don't forget to mulch this area right here. Okay. So moving to the front yard, you can see all the shrubs have been regularly pruned. We just need to clean up the tops and the sides so it looks clean. Mulch in here, definitely weeds in there, so we're gonna knock them down as low as we can. We're gonna spray them with the weed killer. And then areas where the old mulch is really high, right against the side, we're gonna try to do our best and rake that out. We might use a weed hoe to kind of pull this back a little bit, especially in areas like this, so we could put the new mulch in and it won't be spilling over. So we need to do a little bit of prep work on the beds to make sure that they're ready to receive the new mulch. Same thing walking over here. We're not going to do anything with the Japanese maple trees. Right now is not a good time because of all the heat. Really should be done in February. The gardenias look beautiful blooming. If we're going to clean them up just the smallest amount, and because they're in bloom right now, okay? The African iris looks good. We would just probably come in and take out the ones that are kind of leaning over to the pathways. They're an obstruction, so we'll cut that back. Very light trimming on these guys. We don't want to do too much. This crepe myrtle has some suckers growing from the bottom of it. We're going to remove those. Yep, same thing with this, just shaping them up, pulling them back away from the grass here. Okay, definitely some weeds in this area. It looks like it's Bermuda grass. We won't be able to pull out the Bermuda grass. It's just way too too deep rooted, but we are going to use a string trimmer to bring it down as low as we can, and then spray the rest. Looks like this is the property line right here. We're gonna spray all this, and then we'll even just spray a little bit on the neighbor's side because we don't want this coming back in here in the future, okay? But we're not putting any mulch here. This is all of the neighbor stuff, so we're leaving this alone. This is where the mulch is gonna be from here all the way to the other side, okay? And that is it, just to clean up.